Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 5, and today we are returning with a triple header for the first time ever. So no chance to ramble on today, otherwise we won't make it to the end of the video. Yeah, 3 games today. Of course, if you saw the last episode, you would have seen our first ever Premier League win, and what a win it was. A 4-1 victory over Pellegrino's Southampton. It was just amazing. We conceded inside the first 10 minutes, Redmond's header, but responded with 4 goals, a lovely one from Tom Ince as well, as we got our first Premier League win. And of course, you also saw as well, we managed to make a new signing in Pione Sisto, coming in on deadline day for £10 million. And I'm excited. I mean, we missed out on Musonda, who I would have preferred, but I'm very excited. I think this guy could be a really good addition to this team. So in today's episode, guys, we have 3 games. We've got West Ham away, we've got Leicester at home, and we've got Burnley away at Turf Moor as well. And all 3 teams have made a very good start to the season. All 3 sides looking in form right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do, and hopefully we'll come through with 3 wins out of 3. And just something for those of you that watched the last episode as well. It turns out that Charlie Musonda is on 71 grand a week, which now explains why the agent walked out of the room when I offered him 40 grand a week. That's the danger of not getting a full scout report on the guy. I offered him 40 grand a week, thought that would be fine, and in the end he's on currently 31 grand more than that at Chelsea. But he also saw a bid for Jonathan Hogg of £4.5 million. Now, I like Hogg, I do, he's got some decent stats, but he is 28 years old, and I wouldn't be against selling him for a younger player. So I think what we'll do before the 3 games today is address these 2 bids, one for Jack Boyle, one for Jonathan Hogg, and let's decide what we do with these players. So for Hogg, I am going to ask for £6 million, and Roy Hodgson has said yes. So Jonathan Hogg looks as though he's on his way to Selhurst Park in January. Now, he might regret that because he's got some really good stats, but Billing and Adam have both started off very well. I'm not against dropping Moy back to the CM area as well, if he's not performing in the attacking midfield role and once Charlie Adam gets a little bit older. So that could be a bad sale for us, but I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. And as for Boyle, he's on the transfer list right now, so we'll just accept that bid. So yeah, Hogg is on his way to Crystal Palace in January, it seems. Are we going to regret that deal, or is that a good fee for him? I think that's a good fee for him. Alright, so diving straight into the first game of the episode then, it is West Ham in the first of our triple header. Going to speed things up straight away and just get straight into the match. You'll see the lineups. We've got Lawson in goal, back 4 of Luva, Tuanzebe, Jorgensen, Smith, with Billing and Adam in the holding midfield roles. Sisto on the left making his debut, Ince on the right, Moyes our attacking midfielder, and Mounier leading the line. And as for West Ham's lineup, they've got Adrian in goal, back 4 of Byron, Fonte, Collins and Masuaku, Noble and Koyate in the DM areas, Umar on the right, Arnautovic on the left, Lanzini as the attacking mid, and Michael Antonio starting up front for them. So tough team. It's going to be a tough game. Hopefully he'll come through with a win, but I'll take a point. I'll take a point in this one. So just real briefly as the game gets underway, I discussed this in the Northampton game, and it's happened once again. Look at the radar and then look at the shirts of both teams. West Ham on the radar are white and we're the darker colour, yet on the pitch we're the lighter colour and they're darker. I mean, as someone who uses the radar a lot, that is extremely frustrating and confusing as Mark Noble fires one wide early. I hope EA fixed that with some patches, because that is really confusing. Renier's throw to Sisto, and hill-to-hill flick, tries to take it around Byron, does well, squeezes in across towards the Great Dane, just over the bar. We are so good from crosses. There's Antonio for the Hammers as they try and strike late in the first half. Lovely ball inside towards Umar, and it's 1-0 to the hosts. A lovely through ball, and we just cannot defend, man. Seriously, it's going to be another game where we fail to keep a clean sheet. It's a brilliant through ball and a brilliant finish, but our defending is woeful. Oh, no, Lanzini. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Failed to get the ball clear, and Lanzini fires one home. 6 minutes to go. And it's game over. You know, there are some goals which are defensive errors. Definitely not that one. I tried to get the ball clear with the left back there. Adam gets caught out in possession when trying to play it through to Moy. And Lanzini, it's a brilliant goal. But on second viewing, maybe the goalkeeper could have done better. But from that angle, I mean, look at that. It just bends inside that near post. Again, maybe the keeper could have done better there, but it's a lovely strike. Let's not take anything away from that. West Ham go 2 goals up, and that's it. Our first defeat of the Premier League season. Well, there it is then. Final score 2-0 to West Ham. Just did not turn up to this game at all. And after a brilliant win against Southampton, this is a really poor way to respond. We were brushed aside. It wasn't exactly a dominant win from the Hammers. When you look at the stats, you'll see it was pretty balanced actually. However, we didn't really create anywhere near enough clear-cut chances, and after scoring 4 against the Saints, this was really, really poor. And once again, our Achilles heel is our defense. We were so poor at the back, and that's why West Ham scored twice. So man of the match me goes to Lanzini for that wonderful, wonderful goal. Umar did play well, but I thought Lanzini in general was very, very good for the Hammers and looked extremely strong. So man of the match to him, a win for West Ham, and our first Premier League defeat falls to the Hammers. Okay, so one thing we're going to do before the game against Leicester on Saturday is hire a youth scout. Now, I did say I wanted one. I did say in episode 1 we'll be using the academy quite a lot in this series, and that is definitely true. So, we're going to hire a scout. Hopefully it's a 5-star, and there is Keith Barr, a Northern Irish scout, and we're going to pick him up for £3.5 million and have him as our first ever youth scout of this series. But the question is, where do we send him? Where does Keith Barr go to find our next big talent? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below today, guys. Where should we send our youth scout, and where should he go on his first 9-month mission to look for a new youth star? Let me know in the comment section down below, what country should we send our 5-star youth scout to? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll decide in the very next episode. And as we're advancing to the Leicester game, we can see that Jonathan Hogg has agreed personal terms with Palace after the defeat to West Ham and not getting on the pitch at all. I'm not really surprised. So he's off to Selhurst Park then when January arrives for $6 million. And again, I kind of like Hogg, I really do, but I'm not against selling him at 28 years old, as I think we probably could do a little bit better. But Jack Boyle's transfer talks have broken down, which is not good because, I mean, I would have rather have kept Hogg than Boyle. Boyle's been on the transfer list since the day I moved in here at Huddersfield. So that's kind of frustrating. But yeah, Hogg's going to go in January, and there you have it. So second game, it's Leicester. Let's get to it, and let's get back on the winning wagon. Now, Leicester are currently top of the table with 4 wins from their first 4 games. So I'm not feeling too confident going into this game. I mean, they are the informed side right now. They're looking very good. And without dropping points at all, we've got a very tough task if we're going to be the first club to stop them from maintaining their 100% records. This will be our team for the game. Then we've got Lossell in goal, of course, back 4 of our left back, Luva, Tuanzebe, Jorgensen and Smith, the captain. The DM area is Billing and Adam, with Sister on the left, Ince on the right, Moy the attacking mid and Mounier leading the line. So no changes despite the loss to West Ham on Monday. And as for Leicester's team, it's a very, very good one. The midfield is strong. They've strengthened by bringing in Kevin Morales from Everton, being on the left-hand side with Mahrez on the right. Those are going to be very dangerous inside forwards to watch, I feel. And up top, Musa and Jamie Vardy. Now, Tuanzebe and Jorgensen have not started off amazingly well. It's going to be very tough for those boys to deal with those pacey boys up top. Hopefully we can, and let's respond and get some points in this game. Come on, Huddersfield. I must say, though, I'm definitely considering putting Schindler in the starting 11 for the next game if we fail to keep a clean sheet once again, because I like Tuanzebe a lot. He started off quite well. Jorgensen, he's been okay. Mainly it's due to my defensive problems, not those two just being very bad defenders. However, we do need to change something if we are to start keeping clean sheets. Our left back goes for goal, shot deflected, and Leicester clear. Morales loses out to Moido. We started this game off very strong, already putting the pressure on with Ince on the ball, giving it to the Aussie, rolls it back towards Charlie Adam, first time strike deflected. Billingham recycle possession out wide towards our left back, into Adam. Adam on the ball, gets it back and goes for goal and forces a save out of Kasper Schmeichel straight away. Strong start. This is what we want to see. Come on, Huddersfield. Adam with that corner in towards Mounier. Oh, Schmeichel makes the save and oh god, no. No, 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 no. Well, that is the worst bit of news we could see. Mounier's gone down and he could be seriously hurt. They're calling for the stretcher. Oh god, no. It's been a tough start and it's going to get even tougher. Mounier is going to get forced off the pitch inside the first 10 minutes. And now what do we do? Because we've got De Poiter on the bench, but I'm not really a big fan of this guy. And there's Kachunga, who we could bring on. Now, I did say I was going to possibly play him at striker because he can play there. And, of course, he's very, very quick. But we kind of like the height up top. So, should we bring on Kachunga for a different option or De Poiter for a like-for-like swap? Let's go with De Poiter first. But, oh, God, Mounier, our top scorer so far with 3 in his last 3, is off with an injury inside the first 10 minutes. That is not good. That is a really, really big blow, man. I mean, Mounier has been one of our best players to start the season off, if not our best player. 3 goals in his last 3 games. As Vardy lets fly from a mile out, and Leicester go in front. Now, Schindler, Jorgensen, Tuanzebe, it doesn't matter what centre-back I'm using. No one's going to stop him when he's scoring those sort of goals. Oh my god. I mean, Jamie Vardy is so good at getting in behind the back line, using his electric pace and running clear one-on-one. But this time he says, you back off, you give me space and I will punish you. Takes 1 touch. I mean, Tuanzebe's there putting pressure on, but it doesn't faze Jamie Vardy at all. It's an amazing strike from 25 yards out. Losso has literally no chance. Vardy makes it 1-0 to the away side. This is the worst possible start to the game. Sisto wins it back down left-hand side. Good chance here. Can he get past his man? Yes, he can. Great work from Sisto and a great cross as well. And Philip Billing turns it in. What work from Sisto. And Huddersfield have an instant reply with the Great Dane scoring his 2nd in 3 games. Look at that from Sisto. Takes it around his man. Oh, that is wonderful work. A lovely cross. And Billing could not miss. 1-1. It's been a tough start, but this shows what we're made of. Back on level terms. What a fantastic goal. You saw it against Southampton. We trailed early, but we're a resilient team. We never give up. And now we've got the bit between our teeth, and here we come again. Tomic on the ball, takes it around and Didi keeps on going. Can he go all the way? He's got Sisto with him. He'll find him. It's Sisto. Great save by Kasper Schmeichel. It's Musa for Leicester, tackled by Tommy Smith. Well done, the Great Dane. The goal scorer finds Moy through towards De Poiter, who tries to turn his man. I've got Moy making the run. I'll try and find him. It's Moy, holds it up well. Oh, what a back heel! What a back heel! And De Poiter comes off the bench to turn the game on its head and make it 2-1 to Huddersfield Town. And I was worried when Mounier came off, but in his first Premier League appearance, De Poiter puts us in front. And what a lovely assist from Aaron Moy. 2 beautiful assists in this game. First from Sisto, now from the Aussie, and a deft finish from our number 20. 2-1, and we've gone in front. It's going to be Tuanzebe's ball, and he'll play that wide towards Ince. Lovely ball that by Tuanzebe, and Ince towards the Poiter. Lovely first time flick finds Moy, and Moy keeps on going here. Keeps on going, and shoots as well, and Schmeichel makes the save. Just over a quarter of an hour left in the game. We are still leading by 1. And as things stand, we'll be the first team to beat Leicester this season as that ball goes long. And our left back loses out to Mahrez, but there is Jorgensen. Away to Charlie Adam, and now maybe a chance here on the break as Adam finds Moy. And Moy has a lot of work to do, but he's round 1, and he keeps on going. And Kachunga's in support, and what a chance here. Gray gets it away, Moy flicks it on, and oh my god! Oh my god! Did you just see that? I mean, Mounier is great, but I think this guy deserves to stay in the team for that alone. I mean, dear oh dear, the scorpion kick from De Poiter. God damn it, Kasper Schmeichel, that would have been amazing. Not going to joke about this here. I mean, I have scored so many wonderful goals since I started playing back in FIFA 99, a very long time ago. But I'll tell you this right now, had that gone in, I'm calling it. That would have been the best goal I've ever scored in FIFA. That was unbelievable. And I'm so annoyed that Schmeichel made the save. As De Poiter flicks on, Schmeichel makes another great save to frustrate our striker once more. But we have looked so good when going forward in this game. We just look unstoppable at times. Tommy Smith for Huddersfield, and I see Kachunga down the right-hand side. I'll try and play him through. Good chance here as he used his pace to go from right to left. Sisto's with him. He's checked his run. He's just stayed on side. He's round 1. He's round 2. And Sisto has scored his first goal in a Huddersfield shirt. And what a brilliant way to wrap the points up. Huddersfield 3, Leicester 1. And that was fantastic. I mean, that was brilliant. Receives ball down left. Takes it round 1 with the body feint. Then a ball roll. And a lovely finish as well. I said he could be an inside forward in this team. He's done it right there. Gets an assist and a goal. He's been sensational today. Leicester are going to lose their 100% record. We're going to be the first team to beat them, and we respond after that loss to West Ham with a brilliant win here. What a performance. We lost Mounier to injury inside the first 10 minutes. Jamie Vardy scored a wonder goal. We did not let that demoralise us. We kept our heads up. We continue to stay positive and confident, and we get our reward. We once again turn a game on its head at home, come from behind to win by 3-1. What a performance, and what a great victory. First team to beat Leicester all season long. When you look at these stats, we thoroughly deserved these 3 points. We were dominant, And even though we beat Southampton 4-1, I think I preferred this win even more because we had more obstacles to overcome against a 100% record team and losing our striker for injury as well. 14 shots, 11 on target, and 59% possession. This is the sort of football we want to play with Huddersfield. Good, positive, attacking, free-flowing build-up with clinical finishes as well. And man the match, I mean, De Poiter played well, scored his first goal. Moy played well, got an assist, but in my opinion, that's got assist though for a lovely goal right at the end and an assist as well. I thought he was so good when cutting in from that left-hand side. And the future's looking very bright here at the Kirklees Stadium with him down that left flank. 3-1 the final score. What a fantastic win. However, it's not all smiles, unfortunately, because Steve Mounier has dislocated his shoulder and is going to be out for 8 weeks. So it's around a 2-month injury for our main man up top then. And whilst De Poiter did score in the last game, I think it's pretty obvious that I'd much prefer this guy leading the line. So it was a great win. We're continuing to smile. We're still looking positive. But Mounier out for 2 months, that is a big, big blow. Alright, so keeping the positive energy flowing, going straight into the next game as we take on Burnley away at Turf Moor for the third of our triple header today. One change to the first 11 sees Schindler come in for Jorgensen. Now, I know we won the last game, but we still haven't kept a clean sheet in the Premier League so far, so maybe that change at the back will help us get our first one here at Turf Moor. And as for Burnley's team, it's pretty decent. You've got Jack Cork and Stephen Defoe, two high-energy players for the middle of the park, with Ashley Barnes playing just behind Sam Vokes up top. Going to be a tough game, this one, but I think this might be the one where we get our first clean sheet, and let's get back-to-back wins in the Premier League for the first time as well. Come on, Huddersfield. Goodmanson into Ashley Barnes, and that's a great tackle by Charlie Adam, and now Sisto finds Moy. Moy back towards Adam, out wide towards the left back. Sisto's free, I'll give it to him, waiting for the overlapping run. There it is, and a good chance here for Huddersfield. Nicely worked there. De Poiter's not really in a good area, but I'll feed him anyway. It is De Poiter. It's De Poiter, try to play it through the legs, and Burnley will clear and get away with it, or so you'd think. But Moy catches Ben Mee sleeping a little bit there, wins it back, and sends Sisto through, and it's Sisto, and it's Sisto, and it's Sisto, and it's Sisto again into the side netting. This guy looks fantastic. Barnes with a lovely through wood there towards Pabon. Billing's got to get there. Billing's got to get there. He can't, but he does come back and make the tackle. Twansby gives it to him back, and away he goes down the right-hand side. I'm loving Philip Billing in this team. I really, really am, as he finds Ince through towards De Poiter. Moy continues his run, but instead De Poiter waits and finds Adam. Lovely turn out wide towards our left back. Sisto gets it to him. It's a 1-2 between our left-sided players. It's Luver inside. Oh, it's into the side netting. It fell to the wrong man. It was great interplay between our left-sided pairing, but I wish it was the other way around because I didn't really have much confidence. I thought I'd try and drill it in the near post, into the side netting, and a golden chance goes begging. So going to make a triple change here for the Terriers. Going to bring on Ryan Sessegnon at left back, with Kachunga at right mid and Palmer now in attacking mid with Moy dropping to the holding mid role. The reason I'm doing that is because when we've gone forward, we've had most of our joy down the left-hand side. So with Sessegnon being attack-minded fullback, I'm hoping that he and also Sisto can work quite well and try and find some openings here. So fresh legs, more pace and more energy, and with 15 minutes to go, still time for us to win this game. But a corner here, which Adam is going to take, whips it into the near post. It's headed away by Goodmanson. But I've got to say, there's quarter of an hour left, and I still think there's time for us to win this game. Here's Calabria inside towards Barnes. Barnes to the 4. Stephen Defoe finds Pabon down the left-hand side for Burnley. Lovely through ball there, and Twansby couldn't get there. And here is Sam Vokes who puts it wide. First chance for Burnley. It's taken him 78 minutes, and he almost won the game. Thank God they didn't know, because Schindler and Twansby have been brilliant all game long. First time they got inside there, Burnley, and thankfully they could not take advantage. Here's De Poiter on the ball. Now can we strike late? Adam out wide towards Sessegnon off the bench. Finds Sisto, and what a chance here. It's Sisto. It's Sisto. It's Palmer. Oh, yes, get in. Casey Palmer wins us the game and makes it Burnley 0, Huddersfield 1, and the changes have worked. Sessegnon comes on, gets involved in the build-up. Sisto with 2 assists in 2 games, and Casey Palmer fires the ball in. And Huddersfield are going to claim back-to-back wins for the first time in the Premier League. Burnley so close to winning the game, but instead we go up the other end and Palmer wins it for the Terriers. Oh, get him. What a fantastic finish. Sessegnon, your ball. Yes, Ryan Sessegnon wins it back and finds Kachunga down the right-hand side. Sessegnon's been great since coming off the bench here. Kachunga on the ball, takes it round 1. Finds Ryan Sessegnon, space to shoot here for the young lad, and Tom Heaton watches it every step of the way. Coming towards the end of the game though, still up by a goal. And I've got to say, the changes we've made, bringing on Kachunga, Palmer and Sessegnon, have worked out brilliantly. And surely now these 3 points are ours. Adam on the ball, lose out to Westwood, but are we going to jinx it? Late on, bend me forward, launched it long. Moy with the tackle, it'll drop to Sam Vokes anyway. It's Vokes, surely offside, Goal's going to go in, but it's offside and it's not going to count. Knew he was offside, definitely offside there. Look at that, Schindler steps up perfectly at the right time and catches him a mile offside. Rightfully that goal is disallowed, and surely those 3 points are in the bag. Back-to-back wins for the first time with Huddersfield Town, our first Premier League clean sheet as well, and the changes in this game worked perfectly. I instated Schindler into the first 11. He was amazing in this team, helped us keep our first clean sheet. Those subs worked out perfectly. What a win for Huddersfield Town. It's back-to-back wins for the first time ever. I am just delighted. It was not a classic by any stretch of the imagination, but we were clinical when we needed to be. We missed 2 golden chances in the first half, but we continued to focus our attacks down left-hand side because that was where we were getting our joy, and in the end, that's where we got our goal from as well. So Burnley 0, Huddersfield 1 the final score. Our first clean sheet, first back-to-back wins, and for me, man of the match goes to Schindler at the back. He was put in the first 11 for this game, and I thought it was excellent. Apparently lost 7 headers and 1-0. That's not true. The EA always mess up those sort of stats there, but I thought he was fantastic, absolutely brilliant, and in the end, a brilliant decision to take Jorgensen out of the first 11 and put Schindler in because he was brilliant. So that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town career mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy the episode, then please do consider leaving a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you for the next episode of the Huddersfield Town career mode, where hopefully we'll continue this very decent run of form. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome night, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.